Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pyre. Onto the right. Right away. Right away. Having landed at the Hulk of Ores, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Mr. Headwind? Woohoo! Tizo is worried that Headwind is still feeling, oh, it's okay. Wait, I think, what's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the sea, from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the sea dominion. What they are all doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Somehow. Good sirs and good ladies, so it is you that heed the summons to glorious competition against the knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget, he's called Sir Gilman. He is a once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. He salutes to you all on behalf of the Pyre Hearts. Pyre Hearts, a triumvirate of worm knights who perceive the rites as great battles to be won. Until the contest. He splashes out of view just as the stars begin to above to shimmer with a strange light. Onwards to the right against these guys. This is pretty cool music. Keep these Titan stars. Let's see if we... I don't want them to have more stamina. I don't want them to have more pyre. I do not want to have less pyre. They definitely need to get banished every time they jump into my pyre. Oh yeah, see, this is Islash, the Astralborn. This is the important guy. I kind of want to turn it on, but I don't. So we'll leave it at that. And just move on. Move on to the right itself. This is the intense part of the game. We didn't have any rights last episode, but it was just all writing. Jesus. I need to consider changing that.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Ores. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Ores. Not Ores. As your adversaries climb into view, Rookie pulls up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from? Haha! An excellent point! It seems that then these adversaries and the knights are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Did you just get rid of them already, Gilman? As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to the commander's mask despite his protests. Wait, give this knight his mask. This knight hereby presents to you the great Sir Deluge. He's a petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion who somehow survived countless battles. A noble visage, is it not? Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. Yeah, you can swim or no. Of course we knights can swim, all the knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as you, we can swim, it is true. But it is summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman, and nobody cares, back to your post. So Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he's not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and calls up to his full height. Now, on guard! The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. Okay. Rita. Sorry, I was going to read her in a weird accent. Headwind's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us. No, that's fine. We have Gay.
Who shall strive for freedom?
So you have Gilman, Sir Marsh, and Sir Deluge. This is a lot of reading to begin. No, let's look at they come back after 5 seconds. Oh, not all of them come back after 5 seconds. Some of them are actually quicker to come back. Okay, but they each... Okay, it seems like Sir Gilman is the weak point. In any case, let's do some quick reading. He's once bright knight of the Sea Dominion. On a self-made quest to regain his honor, he can slash, jump, sail, you'll see that. Worm, Relatively intelligent, amphibians known for their chivalry, hot tempers, and reckless determination, it was inevitable that the Sea Dominion's teeming masses clambered onto shore seeking glory. Worm Knight, the title knight, means nothing in the Commonwealth, but means a lot to worms. Those who clambered from the depths, a willing new employer. Those who clambered from the depths, a willing new employer in the Commonwealth. Okay. One of the outlandish worm knights of the Sea Dominion, he appears to have withstood many battles in the name of the Commonwealth, which employs many of his kind in its ongoing war against the High-Wing remnants. His exile seems to be self-imposed, though even he can only take so much abuse from his fellow knights. Check out this other guy. He is a petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion, yep. Worm Knight, same thing. He is one of the Worm Knights of the Sea Dominion, though seems to lack the typical confidence and bravado. Nonetheless, his seniority, appearing to be a veteran of numerous skirmishes, and other Worm Knights are taught to always respect rank. He seems rather abusive towards Sir Gilman, his fellow Worm Knight. Okay, now let's actually do some team thing. I'm thinking... See, the thing is, Gay and Rookie play a kind of similar role. They're both strikers, except Gay isn't as good a striker as Rookie, but she's more offensive and defensive. But she will be first.
Gay.
Defensive-wise will be Jodariel again.
Jodariel.
And finally, Tizo, who moves. He's got +2 quickness. Yep. He might prove to be indispensable, Tizo. Griha! Tizo doesn't seem intimidated in the slightest by Sir Gilman or Sir Deluge. Gilman's status report was the enemy's position. They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate. They seem to this night's eye. I've changed his accent a few times. Brave. I use air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pie hearts, be ready. Okay. Okay, let's go. Go, Gay.
Begin.
Come on.
Well cast.
Ha ha ha. No! Caught. Ooh, Tizo. Oh, look how quick he moves. I didn't mean to do that. I was meant to throw it, but look at that. That was awesome. That felt good. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Except now Tizo is gonna be our main front line. This is bad. I see. Their means of attacking. Uh-oh. No. Fly.
There.
Oh, they've all been banished.
So it is.
These guys might be a little bit easy. We'll see. Okay, with Gay, this should be relatively straightforward. Whoa!
I thought they had you there.
I did too, actually. And throw it in. Voila, that is how it's done. This is going to be an easy ride. I am glad. I should have turned on more Titan Stars now that I think about it. No, you cannot possibly defeat me.
This worm.
Jump. And throw it. Oh, I got hit. No. Okay. In that case, it's Tizo's time to shine. You cannot hope to defeat me. Gay. Run. Because they are so easy. What is this? Is this a joke? Okay, that was a bad throw, but a throw nonetheless. I should have turned on more Titan Stars. Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the ones whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Kick out of them, vanquish them at once. They seem to be arguing, oh, I think this is our chance. Wait, actually? Like, are they going to be Holy shit! Go!
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. It is little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth.
What the fudge is going on?
More like that and we are finished
Uh-oh,
here.
no. Tizo.
Banishment.
It's because they can't do frontal attacks. So, it's because they can't do frontal attacks, which is why I'm having such an easy time. That was stupid! I do not deserve to win.
Glorious performance, I must say.
Well, thank you, voice. Oralek. No.
The ceremony
Is complete. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won. I expected more from the Worm Knights of the Sea. I certainly did too. Skrea! Tizo is very pleased to have prevailed against the Worm Knights of the Pyre Hearts. This night commends you, noble Nightwings, gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. So silence, Gilman! This is all your fault, and now cavorting with our enemies. How dare you? Gilman was the weak link, actually, to be honest. He had the low stats. This knight was but a tempting honorary compliment, sire. Is it not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversaries on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This knight, I will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight. Harsh.
What stirs now
Let's see,
in the
does
hearts of all
Jadariel...
these
Oh yeah,
exiles?
oh god, look at the stats that they level up. So 350 Conductor Ride, Prevailed in Right, Titan Stars, and Inspiration. The scries that whisper to me, they do from time to time. Do they now? Let's see. Brief charge up time before gaze jump or sprints is virtually eliminated. This is so powerful. What's this one anyways? The brief charge up time before Gay can cast her. Oh, this one and this one combined are amazing. I want to get rid of her cast because oh wow, this is really awesome. But I think getting rid of the sprint first is more important.
A devious trick from the rope collar.
Oh, you can see there's pictures in the background. This is like Haub, the imp. This is the scribe, and yeah, okay. We'll leave it at that.
Until the stars align.
Until the stars align. See you next time. What a stupid rite, but I'm glad I had a moment of respite. I think it's important because the last rite was supposed to be really difficult, you know, with the bog crones. So I guess this is the game saying, hey, let's tone it down a bit. Here's an easy one. After defeating the Pyre House almost effortlessly, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion on the Pyre House, who seem to have already swam off towards wherever the stars direct them. Instead, your fellow exiles' attention turns towards your companions, who was absent for the rite. How is Hedwin? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words from form as of yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden, and he simply would not listen. I'm very sorry, but wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh, but then, hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain Hedwin, he is already up and about. Despite my having strongly recommended further rest, those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Sedentary meaning sitting down. Hedwin is running considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I travelled once with one extensively. Remember that! Doctor, look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So you're back among the living then, Hedwin. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we could all use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for your concern. The music! And I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Bum, bum. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the ride back there. Without me being there, I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where you will be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn to your attention back to the sky. Keep in mind that Jody has known Hedwin since he was a child, but Jody has been in the downside far longer than Hedwin has. So there must have been a time of separation. Let's look up towards the stars and determine our next destination. Probably further north. Yeah, further north. Out of the sea. Trieste, the Silver Star. Over the fissured lands of the Black Basin. We have to get to the Black Basin, we have to pass through the woods that I read last time. Still further north then. Not simply north. This shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Oh, the music just ended. That upsets me. I like the music. Our destination is beyond the deathless tempest. A tempest raging in the Sea of Solace, seemingly for all eternity. The storm that arose after the death of the sea titan Unfathomed Plonies never has entirely subsided. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can we get around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre House, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Come on, people. It'll be just another day in the desert. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious, isn't it? You all concur that the rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the deathless tempest. Basically, so a titan got killed there, and there's a storm there permanently. Oh, by all means, let's listen to you. Tizo has been rather cheerful mood since being out at sea and seems to be pleased to see you. Tizo is grateful at having had the opportunity to catch a fish for old time's sake. Tizo is asking how much if you want to know why he loves fishing so much. You sense his inquiry isn't rhetorical in nature, so you anticipate his response. He loves catching fish because he hates them and everything they stand for. Oh my gosh. It's like that joke about vegans being, they hate... What was that Cyanide and Happiness cartoon? Oh, you're vegan, you must love animals. No, I just really hate vegetables. He devoted his life to the eradication of their kind ever since they killed his what? He seems on the verge of tears, though as far as you're aware, imps cannot cry. Then he leers at you, eyes wide, expecting a response. It seems he told you, oh thank God. Laugh. Yeah, you muster your best Betty laugh following Tizo's joke. He says that you sidelong for a moment. Oh. He admits the real reason he loves catching fish is because Falcon Ron pays a lot of soul for them. Sneaks back at you and bounces off. Yeah, gladly, thank you. Are you gonna be the next? Having Tizo being, let's check his hope stat actually. Tizo being hopeful is good because he self-banishes himself. 6.7 seconds. That's it's very slow. Because his implode during the riots, cast an exiles aura at distant adversaries. Oh no, he detonates his aura around him, banishing himself in the process. He needs to have a high hope stat. I might actually have to invest in that. I forgot. Are you hearing this? Rookie dulled it. Fair enough. Let's move onwards. Like how? Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look-see. You can see the storm up there. Wreckage in the area believes there could be valuables to find. Very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. Let's do as Tizo says. Tizo? Yeah, his name is Tizo. Oh, you can see the Titan corpse which is passing it. How cool. The imp Tizo has been much more animated even than usual. What is it, little one? Scree. Tizo seems to think, very delicious in these waters. He keeps on screeching, I don't think I've ever seen him like this. Wait, what is he? Dives into the waters and vanishes into the depths. Oh, I hope he can swim. He can, but he appears crestfallen when he finally returns, his claws empty. Oh, he's very disappointed that whatever he attempted to catch eluded him. Oh no! This is Gay. Begins to sob uncontrollably. The two revel in each other's misery for a time. Oh, come on. I just got that hope and then I lost it. Well, such is life, I guess. Let the cards fall as they may. And there's the Deathless Tempest. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, it's so difficult, but it's easy to do. You and your companion look up upon the Deathless Tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then something in nearby waters stirs, and from a spring something familiar. Hold, good ladies and good sirs, this knight beseech you to hear him, if you please. What is it now, worm? The rites are ended, we have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Hedwin? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised, your valor in the right did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long-lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the sea dominion, that he shall serve you to no end. What shall your other worm friends back there? What about your other worm friends back there? Jesus, you hearing that? They are base cowards! This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed the true glory clash upon the hulk of Ordes. What are the downside celestial landmarks? A carcass of the doomed exploring vessel, Darzaban lost in the waters of the downside. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the Deathless Tempest. Oh, isn't it not so that you seek passage to the north with this knight's aid? You shall achieve your wish. So Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way across the storm, some sort of long-held secret among the worms exiled amongst these waters. Jodariel pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwin gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Jodariel glows back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Hedwin is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the Deathless Tempest, then he can come along for now. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to you past the storm. Though first the knight requires your consent, give unto this knight your blessing in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall he go forth. So Gilman seems to be asking for permission for something. Yes. As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths, yet through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. He's going to help us cross. Oh, I see. This is unfortunate because we're approaching a tutorial and we're already 20 minutes into this episode. Determined to prove himself to you, the Nightwing Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to you, Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now, let him your guidance. This knight's objective ought not be far east of here. Today we shall bring peace on the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden, but they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm's rage to the north. So yeah, a tutorial. This is just another tutorial, like Gaze tutorial. I can hold. Oh, I need to jump. Why? Okay, yeah. So I see. Just keep jumping. Hark! Yonder lie the foul sport of the unfeathered Plones, the sea titan once slain by the scribes under King Oris. Her blood brood lies dormant in the sea. Tales of her monstrosity long spread across the world, the Book of Rites. Exiled worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage through the damn-sized channel for any save for the knight's own kind. Begone now from here, fiends, the night shall finish what the under King Oris started. 7th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Persevering or the Sea Sojourner. The legendary leader of the Worms' undersea crusades sought to reach the edge of the abyss. So I guess I have to just am I doing this right? Did I not do this right? I apologize. What's going on here? What's going on here? This shouldn't be this hard. What? Excuse me? Oh! Oh my god, I wasn't looking at the bubbles at all. I didn't even see the bubbles. My apologies. My sincerest apologies. I never thought that could ever happen to me. Oh no! Hold it right there, you treacherous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank, we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this knight's checked. Here you hold no sway over this knight. Ah! And what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which requires doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from the servitude to you. Why you dare torch the Tempest for those Nightwings? Good Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Pyre hearts, banish him. That is an order. Yep. Sorry, we read that. There's gonna be 8 of them? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Oh, thank gosh, that was very close. 3 more. And we can take care of them. What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave the dirty work onto your charges? Fine, Gilman, you wish to stand against your commander, then have it your way. Sir Marsh! Here's Worm Knight bound to serving Sir Deluge, and Lady Seagrass, Worm Knight bound to serving Deluge. To me, banish now this troublemaker. Okay, so now this is where shit gets real. And this is where you end. Done. Get dusted. You are master of this knight no longer, Sir Deluge, thus shut out our fraternal bonds. This knight would say it is an honor serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bold-faced lie. And yet another stain upon his blackened reputation, until we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor, this night we'll have your head. Gilman! Khan! Oh, wow. Well, I guess after that kind of soap opera style, and we saved here. I saw that saving mark. So in fact, I believe if we exit campaign, we should load back there. We'll end that there. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more Pyre coming in the future, but until then, have a nice day. See you.